Hi, Dr. Pelto here. I want to show you a little bit more about how to use Patient Education Genius to download lists of patients based on provider and based on diagnosis, and then send out a little message. So let me share my screen with you so you can kind of see how to do this. So where we're at right now is we're within Athena, and what you do is you click this little reports bar, and you go to Report Builder, and it'll pop this up. And then you go down to demographics, and this is the one that we want to look at, okay? You click the next button, and it'll go into what we are looking at here for the demographics. And once you do that, you have to choose kind of what you're looking for. What we're looking for basically are emails, okay? So you have to kind of choose what type of patient demographic that you're looking at. And so when you go to the next, you type in email, because that's what we want to search for. So it's patient email. You click over here and it'll go to the next bar. Okay. You could also do text message if you want to do it via text message. And then there's a couple ways of searching, and I'll give you some ideas here. We are doing a talk currently, and it's going to be on diabetics, and I want to send it to all my patients. So you could type in here patient provider, and you could do the provider right here, okay? And basically it would pull it over and get that provider that you're wanting. You can also put provider in here as well. There's a lot of different options, but the primary provider is really the best one. So I'm gonna remove this patient provider one and keep it. Now, if I'm doing something for myself, so there's Dr. Feldman, Kellner, and Saviat and myself, if I want to do it only for me, I'll collect my name. And if I hit run report, it'll select all of the patients that have my name. And so I do this, I do a comma delineated text, and that's the way it can import. And you click OK. And so it'll show here the amount of time that's needed to run the report. And when it's done, you have the report right here. And so this is the kind of the best way of doing a report. And so you'll see all of the patients here. And you go down and you look, there's about 4,500 patients, and this will send it directly to them. There is another way of doing this as well. For example, if you didn't want to do it just for me, you could do it based on like a diagnosis. You could look up a diagnosis of a bunion or on diabetes. So I could do my patients that have bunions, and I could send them a specific one, or my patients in diabetes, or for the whole practice. The next step is where you put in your information. So basically you have my uploads here. Let's say I'm going to send out my books to them and my healthcare guide to them. And then what you do is you send. And this is the neat part. What you do is you upload the recipient list. So that same list that I just uploaded is right here. It uploads all those emails, and they end up right in here. Really easy. So it has patient email, which I'll take off, select who the provider is. I can call the campaign. Let's say it's for bunions. And then what I can do is I can say, hello, here is some information on diabetes and bunions. Read this. And once I do this and I send it, they'll get this, and they'll get those two links. And those two links will go to this. They'll go to my link of my books right here that I put together. And for example, the other one was this Zoom lecture that I did in the past. So basically it'll call them up and they can sign up for this Zoom lecture. Okay, so there's some ideas. Hope that helps you. Hey guys, thank you for watching Healthy Living. You're going to find a few links here I'd like you to click. One is to subscribe to this channel on YouTube. Also, you can learn more. There are some videos here you can see.